We all know New York City is supposed to have the best pizza in the nation, but seriously, do not sleep on their hamburgers. There's a restaurant downtown called Cheval, and fam, it may be in the middle of an alleyway, but it's crazy in there. I'm gonna have to tell y'all, it's considered to have the best cheeseburger in New York City, period. I pulled up around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I think I'd taken day off for work because I was sick. As soon as you walk in, there's a coffee shop to the side, which I thought was kind of weird, but we'll continue on. It's a nice little restaurant, maybe about 100, maybe 150 seats. I'd call it quaint, cozy. It's pretty hard to get a reservation here, but I think I was able to get one because it was towards the end of the lunch hours. The menu was pretty controlled, which I appreciated. It had apps like fried chicken sliders as well as some bone marrow. Some of the entrees included a shaved prime rib sandwich, and they even had branzino. It was ultimately really just standard American fare. There's Amber right there. She decided to join me because she didn't want me to eat alone, and she wanted free lunch. I've been really on this weird tequila kick recently, so I got the margarita here. They have a few kinds. This one I had was strong as hell, like hit me right on the head. I'm playing cool here, but I was twisted off first one. We ended up starting with the green salad, which had a cherry vinaigrette. It wasn't bad, but there were a couple like brown pieces in there, and I ain't like that. So yeah, Al Cheval, work on your salads. Like, that's not cool. We pay too much money for this, for real. I also low-key blame it on myself. 9 out of 10 times I get salads with chicken or some type of protein. This one didn't have it, and I guess I paid for it. Here's the second drink I had. I forgot the name. It had some tequila in it, and it made me even more twisted. So shout out to this drink right here. And here's a few of the items that we got. We got a well-done cheeseburger for Amber. We had a shaved prime rib sandwich. I will say it looked so gorgeous. There's the bacon mac and cheese right there. And there goes my sandwich. No egg, medium, the way it was meant to be. Shout out to the showmanship with the knife in the burger. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm a basic bitch. And of course, the camera eats first. So here's the sandwich in all its glory. I'm trying to figure out the best way to attack it. And, you know what? Let me show it off a little more. It's a really beautiful burger. And first bite. First words that come to mind, soft, salty, but not a bad salty, a really good salty. Flavorful, cheesy, tantalizing. If you know, you know. Out of all of those, what stood out the most was just really how it just melted in your mouth. The burger was the perfect size, the perfect mix of ingredients, 2 patties, bacon in the middle, no egg. Like, this is what a burger was meant to be. Like, this is what a burger is supposed to be. Here's a cross-sectional view of the sandwich after a couple bites, and what can you say? It's beautiful. Constructed with love. I mean, for real. And look at Amber putting ketchup on her burger. Like, who does it like that? What? Here's a closer view of the bacon mac and cheese, and it wasn't like little pieces of bacon. It was thick cut bacon in there, so I couldn't wait to eat it, seriously. Oh yeah, let me not forget about the fries. Fries are always super important. These were average, I'd say, definitely not on the level of Five Guys, but could definitely beat Wendy's in a fight. You could tell that tequila really got to me at this point. Here I am dipping the fries in the all just sauce. I really don't know how to say that word, but forgive me. At the end of the day, that all just sauce took it from like a 7 to like an 8.5. This is a shaved prime rib sandwich over here. Came out piping hot, looked amazing. They cut it up in 4 pieces for us like we were kids, and I thought that was really nice of them. Dipped it in that all just sauce, and yeah, this was good as hell. This Al Cheval, they got a reputation. They know how to make their meats. Pause. Had to go for another dunk because it was just that good. And I got a lot on my hand, but who cares? It's the weekend. I mean, Friday's the weekend, right? I don't have any video footage of us demolishing this bacon mac and cheese, but I can guarantee you it tasted as good as it looks. We ended dinner with this absolutely gorgeous dessert. It's called a millefeuille, or some version of that, and is essentially a French Napoleon cake. It was essentially a crispy puff pastry with rich vanilla filling / pudding inside. We didn't ask for the razzle dazzle chocolate, but Mans gave it to us, and you can tell Amber really liked it. I struggled in figuring out exactly how to even approach this thing. My big back went to fuck it mode and just decided to make some cuts here, cuts there, and we have another one. The crispy, crunchy layers on top of that soft cream. Bruh, it was like a match made in heaven. I didn't think I'd necessarily need that chocolate drizzle, but I found myself going back and dipping the little piece of cake inside the chocolate drizzle on the side. This cake was a struggle to finish, but me and Amber, we went to work. All in all, it was a great meal. The cheeseburger was to die for. Sides were well above average, but that final cake really deserves its flowers. If you know what's really good for you, bad for you, come down here and check it out yourself.